Shieldmore, we are in the building. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. You guys know what time it is. We are back. Shieldmore is in the building. It has been way too long since both of my brothers have been on screen with myself. It's good to see you guys. Salute to my dogs. If you guys are not subscribed to them, what are y'all waiting on? You're sleeping under a rock or some shit. Make sure to go subscribe to Hammer's channel. Make sure you go also subscribe to Wasted Talent, Mr. Raider. What? Unlimited. You already know what it is, man. And OLV Raiders Network over here as well, man. Hit that subscribe button, wipe them feet, break them thumbs, pay your bar tabs. Hammer, what's good, bro?
Hey, shit, nation. I'm back, motherfuckers. Throw those ones up.
Acknowledge me.
You are.
That's a clip.
How you really feel, Mr. Wasted
That's a
Talent?
clip.
How you feeling,
Throw the ones up. Sorry.
How you feeling, brother?
You know, hey man, I'm feeling okay, brother. Feeling good. Feeling great.
Good. Salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. As always, we appreciate you guys for rocking with us so much. We see Green Dot Gang, Get Off My Lawn Gang heavy in the building. If you guys want to become members, as always, you guys hit the links. They're pinned up top. And I want to put it out there as well, man. Salute to our brother, Jason. Before the show started an hour ago, he gifted 5 on each channel. My dog, Demon King, is the GOAT. So for those who got those memberships, we appreciate you, but we also appreciate our brother Jason for always supporting what we do. One of them parlays must have hit, Demon King. I know how you get when you get to donating the memberships, bro. Bing, 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 bing. FanDuel all day, every day. You love to see it. But a lot to talk about today. First and foremost, we're going to talk about the latest news surrounding our Raiders. We're going to go over pick 14. I definitely want my brother's opinion on this. I know we all have a difference of opinion on where we need to go there at 14. We're going to get there soon as Wasted Talent. Nobody want to hear that bullshit, all right? It's too early for this shit, okay? I want to hear this shit, all right? And also, we're going to go ahead and we're going to build this team. We're going to bring up the, what is the website, Hammer? It's the GM.
Ultimate GM.
Ultimate GM. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to bring that up. We're going to go ahead and cut some people, build this team through free agency, build this team through the draft. We're going to have some fun today. And make sure you guys also get those questions in as well. I know where Wasted wants to go at 14. I already know he wants to bring in the guard that does not fit this scheme at all. So I can't wait till we get there. We're going to have some fun with pick 14 because he wants to bring in an absolute mauler that does not fit in Clint Kubiak's system. I love it. I love it.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know.
Hey, we already have an absolute mauler. I think it's going to do pretty well. Listen, Graph, difference of opinion. Case around. I am not trying to derail the show.
Real quick, 24 hours away, you guys. Well, less than 24 hours away from free agency. We will be here every step of the way tomorrow. I know I will be live. I know my guys are going to have their shows rolling and stuff as well. So make sure that you tune in to everything Shieldmore. We do this every single year, covering everything free agency and draft. So make sure you guys tap in tomorrow. And once again, tampering period is pretty much the new free agency. We kind of know where everybody's going come Monday. So stick around. Real quick, some latest news. Tyler Linderbaum. It looks as though there's a few teams that can be interested in bringing him in. His stock has just went through the roof right now because of all kinds of, McGovern going back to Buffalo, the Chargers getting their guy, Chicago getting their guy. Chicago, who they bring in? Didn't they bring in the center as well?
Yeah, they brought in oh my gosh. Oh my God. They went out there. He's a star too.
Brought in
You know what? I'm drawing a blank, man. The Maxx thing is kind of.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank right now as well. But I know
I'm gonna find me find it out for you. I got you, brother. But
Garrett Bradbury.
Garrett Brad, yeah.
There you go. Parted ways with like a 5th round pick or something like that. Brought him in. That was a kind of a sneaky move with Chicago. But there's some interesting teams right now in the mix. I'm hearing Tennessee, the Giants, of course, with Harbaugh. But all reports are signaling that the Giants may go in another direction. You know, they don't want to pay that top dollar. A new team right now that's kind of in the mix here. Jordan Schultz put it out there today. Should he not re-sign with the Ravens? There is a belief among teams that the Commanders will heavily pursue center Tyler Linderbaum in free agency. Per multiple sources, Washington recently released their starting center, Tyler Biadasz. I don't know how you is it badass. I don't know how you say his name, but again, another interesting.
That's Joey Badass little brother.
Yeah, Joey Badass, Joey Badass little white little brother. Yeah, man. So, but it looks as though the Raiders are still going all in. And there was another report from Jeremy Fowler today, you guys, that it looks as though the Raiders, shocker here, are in on Shaheed, all-pro kick returner. You know, a kind of a gadget guy that's followed Clint Kubiak from New Orleans to Seattle. It looks as though Seattle's going to allow him to enter free agency and kind of, you know, pick where he wants to go here. It looks as though the Raiders are definitely he's on their radar. I mean, how do you guys feel about Shaheed potentially being one of the first pickups here in free agency tomorrow?
Not a surprise at all. We've been talking about this pretty much since the Super Bowl, that this was a guy that would fit the system, fit Kubiak's offensive scheme. Like, I wouldn't mind it. And I know we've had the conversations off air in terms of Shaheed, and I kind of did the comp with him and Tucker in terms of the numbers and everything, but Shaheed is definitely more of a gadget guy and a guy that you'll see a lot more in special teams as well.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about his valuation for us, if you can have a guy that's a legitimate home run threat, a guy that gets you in a good down and distance through not through free agency, but through special teams, that value's a little bit higher for the Raiders because we haven't had that guy in a very, very long time. Now, people are thinking that his contract can land between $18 million a year.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
14, 15 is going to be the max for him.
On the surface, he could possibly fetch up because he has a robust market, right? So listen, a lot of people will say that might be too much to pay for a gadget guy, a guy that's not a true number 1 or number 2 receiver. But people act like special teams isn't one of the 3 pillars of football.
Yeah,
for the Raiders, I think it makes sense because you're going to need to have a stout defense. You're going to need to have a good offensive line. You're going to need to have, you know, a good down and distance for a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I agree, man. And we'll see what this thing looks like. But again, I think we kind of knew the writing was on the wall. I'd be shocked if he went somewhere else. Potentially Buffalo. It sounds like they're not done yet at the wide receiver position. There could be some other teams that come out of left field and look to bring him in. But this is an easy. I want to ask you guys, at this point, if you bring in Shaheed, do you flirt with the idea of moving on from Trey Tucker? He's on the last year of his deal. Again, we thought that Trey could be that guy. He hasn't really lived up to the hype up to this point. 3rd rounder, out of Cincinnati. I thought he would have stepped up massively with Brock, injured last year, and it didn't really work out. They kind of zoned in on him, and he was kind of non-existent. I mean, what do you think about moving on potentially from Trey Tucker, using him as a piece to dangle? Because there are reports that Jalen Carter, and again, I don't think that Philly's going to make a move for Trey Tucker, but that they're taking calls right now with Jalen Carter, with Jordan Davis getting that new deal yesterday.
Look, this is the thing, man.
Salute to Steezy, too. Appreciate you, brother.
This is the thing. When you start talking about Trey Tucker means more to the Raiders in our fan base than he actually does in the landscape of the National Football League. Yeah. He's a guy who has been underwhelming. He's a small guy. It was a long shot that he was going to turn into anything anyway. He really doesn't do anything on special teams. So that makes his value a lot less. To me, I'm moving on. I'm moving on because I'm not setting the bar that low for the guys that are on my roster. If I got you on my roster, you have to have a premium value to me. And there's not one guy in that wide receiver room that I think that he's better than. There's not one guy. You got two rookies that were last year that didn't even get a shot that looked like they were more valuable than you were last year. And you don't really play special teams well. To me, I'm moving on.
And I wouldn't be shocked if they went out hammer and looked at Zach Branch out of Georgia somewhere in those mid rounds. from the area, Cliff Branch's grandson. We seen his body language at the combine. He's definitely he would love to be a Raider. Let me just say that. But again, I don't know what the value would be with Trey Tucker at this point. Honestly,
it's not going to be much. And like, if we're talking about maybe shipping him out, you're probably getting something along the lines of a 6th, 7th round pick, respectfully. So like, one year left remaining on the contract, just run with it. And like we're talking about, and we're talking about Shaheed now. Like I'm thinking like we're talking about his value being like around ballpark $14-15 million.
Yeah.
You have another free agent. You have another free agent wide receiver that we have talked about that could be a possibility in Alec Pierce. That this guy is going to be commanding an average between $21 and $23 million.
Well, there's people saying now roughly up to $28 million,
which is the franchise tag right now as it stands. So like, I'm not gonna look. We have as it stands right now. If we were to happen to restructure Colton Miller's contract, which I don't know how much that's going to happen, you're looking at $131 million in cap space. As it stands right now, we're at the highest at 122.
Yeah.
I'm not going to break the bank for two free agent receivers and not be worried about the main concern, which is our offensive line.
Well, you know what's funny, Hammer? Again, there are reports, I think Jeremy Fowler put it out there as well, that the Raiders will be sniffing around to potentially bring in Alec Pierce. Again, I think that he could be a stud with Mendoza. He can be that Charlie Becker, from Indiana. But again, there's a guy out there in Romeo Doubs.
Yeah.
There's another guy I've had on the radar, but I've just been like,
when you line their production up, Hammer, it's not really that. It's not really that off. It's not. You know what I mean? Like, again, he hasn't had a 1,000-yard receiving year. Alec Pierce finally had his first one last year, and Romeo Doubs kind of had like a mix of like a bunch of wide receiver twos in Green Bay. He was it was a weird, he was kind of their number one in a mix of just kind of
a whole bunch of injury-ridden receivers.
Yeah.
He was the guy. So he is a guy that I've looked at. Again, another free agent receiver that I'm like, yeah, we could consider him as well. If, in fact, they pull the trigger on Pierce, I wouldn't mind having Dobbs here either. He's another guy that can fit Kubiak's system. He's another guy that Fernando Mendoza could definitely use as a weapon on offense. I wouldn't mind it at all.
And half the price. Salute to Kenny Mack as well. Mendoza, Messidor at 14, and then Lee Hunter there at 36. Salute to my guy. I would not be mad at all if it ended up, like that. Again, I think Messidor is going to go a little lower than that, and I mean somewhere in the 20s range. If you want to target Messidor, I would possibly try and trade back and pick up an extra second or something. And look at him again, the age, the injury history. Lee Hunter definitely is a guy that the Raiders met up with, and I would love to have him in the middle of that defense. Salute to my guy, Kenny Mack. Salute to Steezy as well. Appreciate you. Salute to Bubba. If you strike out on Linderbaum, who is next on the list for y'all as far as a lineman? Personally, I hope we get Braden Smith or Vera Tucker. Vera Tucker is my number one guard. I don't care about the injury history. It is scary. I don't think, you can bring him in on a 2-year, a second-year team option kind of deal, an Oakland native. He's still young. He could be one of the better guards in football. He fits this scheme to a T. That is my favorite.
1,000%.
Not
1,000%. I've actually doing the Ultimate GM. I've signed both Linderbaum and Elijah Vera Tucker, and the deals make sense. Like, I have an idea of what Linderbaum is going to be looking at or what he's asking for, and you're probably looking around a ballpark of a 4-year, $95 million deal, which it's not too bad, especially one of the best centers in the league. Well deserved.
Yep.
Vera Tucker, he's probably going to be getting something around that ballpark, a little bit lower, like average annual between $17 and $19 million a year.
Yeah.
Look, shore up the future, the face of this franchise for years to come in Mendoza. And that's how you have to start, is shoring up that offensive line.
Bro, you got to understand something. You can't discount the fact that this is a guy who has missed a hell of a lot of time.
Just the entire season last year.
So when you start talking about the numbers that you're throwing around for an Elijah Vera Tucker, I don't think that that's accurate. I think that number will be a lot lower. He has to
15 range.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot lower.
You want to go 3 for 40 or 2 for between 32 and 35.
Remember, there's incentives in this as well. You can put three incentives in there and make sure that if he's on the field and lives up to it, again.
Yeah, but that's your ability is your availability. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have that caveat in there, man. I mean, you got guys. You're talking about 18 million. Tyler Smith is the best guard damn near in football. His contract is 4 years, 96 million, 24. Trey Smith from the Chiefs is 23.5. Landon Dickerson is 21. So when you start you talk about a guy who didn't even play last year, right? You got guys like Omenua from the Patriots, 19 million. Titus Howard from the Texans. These are guys that are balling and were very, very productive. I'm not giving Elijah Vera Tucker that kind of a contract based on the currency of hope.
All right. So here's three that I'll throw out there right now for you and see. I have a feeling you'll take the low end anyways. Low end, prove it 1 year between 3 to 10, just to focus on the health. Yeah. You can go mid range and go a 3 year 45 or a high end market value, which is about 4 years, $51 million. With the average annual on that is just under 13.
See, the thing for me, I'd have a 3 year deal, 3rd-year team option. Somewhere around that number. But the fact that this guy has been an injury prone person coming out of college and he's continued to be injury prone in the National Football League, this is not an anomaly. This is not a phenomenon. This is the reality of the situation.
Right.
And the thing about it is when you go on free agency, you don't want to be handcuffed to a bad contract for a guy that you're depending to start with your young quarterback. So his contract has to have all kinds of trap doors in it, and he has to go out there and earn his money. He hasn't earned his money in the National Football League.
I just think this would be a great move to make when you have all this money at your disposal. You're a young football team. If it comes in and it works, great. If not, like you said, have an exit strategy where it's like, hey, we didn't spend top end money on a guy that's never on the football field. But real quick, salute to Tartan. The Cade Mays is another interesting name out there, Tartan, that's available. I know he's not the big name, guy out there at the center position. Again, Spot Track has him annually at 12.3, somewhere 12.47, 3 year, $36 million deal. Former Carolina Panther. I wouldn't be upset about that. But you can look at the draft and go get a Logan Jones, another Remington winner, or you can just look at a guy in JPJ. We still do not have any idea of where Clinton, these guys, sees where he fits. Is it guard? Is it the center position? We shall see. And then also you can go look at potentially Coogan, reuniting him, with Fernando Mendoza. We'll see. There are plenty of options, even if we miss out on Linderbaum, which it would be devastating to me. I think that
I don't think we will. I don't think we're going
we have the money to do so. You just never know. Look, people have different reasonings for staying around. He may see Baltimore going out and getting Maxx and saying, I want to stick around. It sounds like Lamar Jackson's about to get a new extension. They're going to free up some more money. Maybe he says, I don't want to move. I'm going to stay here. We shall see.
The thing is, I keep hearing people talk about this cap number, right? Salary cap space is not all for 1 year. The cap is something that is something that will go on and on and on and on and on. Like when you do your evaluation for how your household runs, you don't build it for a month, right? You don't go and spend for a month. You spend so it's a sustainable kind of a caveat. Yeah. You got Brock Bowers coming up. You got, that money. But if you have bad contracts, then now you got a guy that's not playing that you're paying that you might have to cut. And now you get the triple whammy. You get cap penalties. You get a player that's not playing. And then now you got a player that's not on your roster that's taking up cap space. You have to make sure you knock this out of the park.
But there's also I saw something that Scout put out the other day, and shout out to him. Like he put something in terms of we have to spend between 60 and 65 million dollars, right?
Yeah, you have to do it because of the cap floor, right?
So more than no. We got to spend more than that now.
It's $100 million actually.
Yeah, we got to spend $100 million.
Well, if you think about it, you think about the free agency money, and again, for those that don't know, as it stands right now, we are at $122 million in cap space. If we happen to, and I think this would be a really, really smart idea, especially knowing that he missed majority of last season, if not all of last season, in Colton Miller, I think we should restructure his contract. It'll open it up even more for a cap space of $131 million. Now, I'm looking at from the standpoint of we have to spend, you just said $100 million. $30 million of that cap money is allocated directly to our draft picks. So we'll have another, $90 million to play with as of right now. We'll still have
is it that much? We have what, 12 picks right now?
It's 12 picks, but it's supposed to be about $30 million that's allocated between 30 and 35 that's allocated to draft picks.
It's gonna be less than that, bro. I don't think it's gonna be 30 million. I mean, you could be right. Again, we have the number 1 pick, we have another first round pick.
Now we have another, but it's normally around 30 to 35 million dollars that's allocated directly to the draft picks. Now think about that, having about another $92 million to play with, and there's going to be plenty of money left over after free agency and the draft that we could use down the road as well, even in the summertime during training camp. If there's guys that are released that we have interest in, we have to hit on this. And right now, like, we're talking mock drafts, we're doing this, that, and the third. We need to see exactly who it is that we lock up these next couple of days to really sit down, kind of reset a little bit, and get a better idea of, especially, we know Fernando's going to be number 1.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to get a better idea of where we're going to go with that 14th overall pick, especially now that Maxx is gone as well.
Bro, the main thing for the Raiders, right? And this is how I view it, right? You got to view this thing from a more abstract viewpoint. You have a bunch of first round picks. First round picks make a lot of money.
Yep.
You have to make sure, and even though they're on rookie deals, you have to look at yourself going down the road, right? You don't want to lose half your roster. The thing that I think people are missing, right? You guys are losing the plot a little bit here. Signing people for the sake of the fact that they have a lot of money is not the right metric. Like, signing people for the fact that it's a good contract, it's a person that's going to play for you, and it's a person that's going to be productive is what you should be looking at. So for me, I'm not about going out there and signing the land of misfit toys like the Raiders used to do in the past because they had certain issues. Or, you know what I mean? It's more so about going out there and prioritizing the blue chip talents, guys that are going to come here and you can say, you know what, Devin Lloyd, check. Tyler Linderbaum, check. Like, I'm not just about spending money for the sake of spending money, because this is the kind of draft, you have so much draft compensation where if you went and you moved down, you could really fill his roster in, similar to the way the Kansas City Chiefs did a few years ago when they drafted Trey Smith and all of those guys, and they got Trent McDuffie and all of these guys. You can really do damage in these 2 drafts. You can, most teams that are winning football teams, they don't build it through free agency. They build it through the draft, and that's what I'm looking for. So if the Raiders are going to go out there and spend money, hey, go out there and take a swing on a guy like a Devin Lloyd. Take a swing on a Tyler Linderbaum and overpay him, right? I would prefer them to do that than to go in and bring somebody that's already a question mark to begin with.
Well, I think we're all on the same page in regards to that. I don't think we're not going out and spending recklessly on whoever. I think anybody that we bring in, there needs to be a few things there. There's a connection. There's a scheme fit. Age-wise, I'm not just looking at anybody to bring in. And at the end of the day, who do we have to pay here soon? We got Brock and JPJ. Like who else? We have, this roster is non-existent right now. Wasted. We have nobody to worry about down the line, like at all. Like who
you always got to worry about.
No, 5th-year option on Brock, 5th-year option on Jensen.
Yeah, but see,
JPJ is going to have his 4th year next year after the season. Who do we have to worry about?
The reason why the
Mendoza, appreciate you, brother.
The reason why the Patriots were the Patriots over all of those years is because they were always a team who had the resources to go out there and take a swing on anybody. You want to leave it when you're building a dynasty, right? Or you're building a Super Bowl team. You want to have the latitude to be able to go out there and move on whoever you want to. I think the Raiders need to keep this. They need to keep their cards close to the vest, and I think that they need to really build this team through the draft.
Agreed.
That's how I'm looking at it. So guys like Elijah Vera Tucker, I like Elijah Vera Tucker. I liked him when he came out of USC, right? But the thing for me is that this kind of gives me Raider PTSD, because we always would bring in guys and be like, man, if he can be healthy, if he can do this, if I want clean prospects brought in.
No, I hear you. But again, he fits the mode of what we're doing. He's young, he fits a need, and he's a scheme fit. And then again, you look at Linderbaum, right? He's a perfect, literally to a T to the scheme.
Linderbaum is the guy that I want. Elijah
Kobe Dean is a scheme fit. He's a scheme fit. He has a connection with the linebackers coach.
That's perfect. But this is about Elijah Vera Tucker for me. Elijah Vera Tucker is a very good football player, but he's too much of a health risk.
But he won't put an arm in the leg, though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but you know what, though, bro? I personally feel just because Maxx Crosby's going, right? You drafted a number 1 quarterback. You got a new regime. You got a whole nation of fans who want to buy in. you can't make any mistakes this offseason.
Real quick, and salute. Oh, go ahead. My bad, brother. My bad.
No, you got it, brother.
Salute to Mendoza line on the $10 donation. Salute to Caesar as well. Wasted. If Spytech doesn't fix the O-line for Mendoza, it might be time for it. Get the F up out of here. Caesar, we have all the money in the world to do it. Our O-line is a lot better than what it was last year with the existing talent that we have on this roster. Pete and those guys are playing guys out of place. And I mean, come on, man. We had Alex Kappa at one point at the center position. Caesar will be okay. We're gonna be fine. We'll be okay. Salute to my guy Caesar. He knows one thing about the trenches. He's a Michigan guy. He's a guy that had his hand in the pot, drafting one of the best O-line in football out there in Tampa Bay. I think Spy knows how to get it done. And do not forget that he got Charles Grant and Caleb there in the third round. Two guys that he's really high on, that he's excited to see what they can do, that didn't get an opportunity with the Carrolls in the building. Salute to Diamond Boss, my guy. Back what he said, Hammer's back. What up, OLV? Center's going for 10 to 13 mil. Is Linder worth 10 million more? He's worth more than that. That money is too high. Quality starters, bro. We have the money. This is the thing. We have the money. You know this, you guys. We can finesse this contract in a year or two down the line. It looks like it's an absolute steal. This is, to me, if we leave with Linderbaum and some depth pieces, in which we won't, we'll get some big talent out there. I'm cool with that because again, he's gonna fix. What do you have? What do you need in order to have a rookie quarterback successful? You need
a fucking successful O-line.
O-line needs to be right, but a center. A center. That needs to be the brains of the operation on that O-line. You need a running back, which he has Genty. You need that tight end as that security blanket, which you got Brock Bowers. I think we'll be fine. And again, we have the money to do it. We're not the only team that's willing to pay him big money. We're not. There's going to be other teams.
But you know what's funny? Like over the last few weeks and like up to a couple of days recently, the only two teams that have been mentioned in terms of the Tyler Linderbaum sweepstakes is us and the New York Football Giants. Now, listening to Spy Tech at the Combine presser, and that was like almost 2 weeks ago, the one thing that he said, which I have absolutely no problem with, he's not looking at just big names on the back of a jersey.
Yeah.
In terms of this free agency period, which I respect the fuck out of. But that key piece right now is absolutely a center. And you said there's already pieces left in place. We have Bowers, and you know what they say when it comes to the NFL, tight end is a quarterback's best friend. So he already has that blanket. He's got Genty. Do I want to see us get a second back to complement Genty? 1,000%.
Yep.
Do we really know who? We talked about it off the air yesterday, and we asked you had asked about Joe Mixon. I was kind of iffy because I wasn't sure about the age, but
if the medicals check out,
look, I had to set you straight once again. Both of you bums. Joe Mixon like your life depended on it.
Well, I would prefer Tyler Algier. Honestly, I would prefer him. A guy that had 1,000 yards rushing his first season. He's still young. He's not 30 years old like Joe Mixon. Mixon is from the Bay, Northern California guy, very familiar with the Raiders. Again, he missed all season last year. If he's healthy, if the medicals check out, I would have no issue with bringing him in.
You've wanted Tyler Algier here, as long as we've been doing this.
Joe Mixon,
like no fucking exaggeration. It's like almost every single year in free agency, Algier. I'm like, shit.
That's his guy. Geno's. We need Mixon.
Yo, real quick, salute to Will, man. Too much penny pinching coming from our good brother. Facts. Talk that talk, Will. We have 120 million. Let's go get our guys. Talk, Will.
Will, you get the F up out of here.
Talk.
You get the F up out of here. We need the penny pinch. You need to go out there and make sure that you're getting this shit right.
You know what's crazy? I'm usually known as the cheapskate in Shieldmore.
Yeah, well, yes. You definitely are. Dollar store Graphk.
Yeah, look, go buy out the bar. Go buy out. Just make sure you have guys that are entering their second deal. I'm okay with that.
Do me a favor, Graphk. Will you show what I would offer Elijah Vera Tucker? That's exactly what I'd offer Elijah Vera Tucker right there.
Not even a full sandwich.
A half-eaten sandwich. That's it. Get the F up out of here.
So the UA mail. I didn't know you were blocked. My good Oakland brother. I didn't know that. I know we've had our rifts in the past. You know what I'm saying, UA, but I didn't know you were blocked. Bro.
No, he was sent to the gulags the other day.
Oh, okay.
Look. Gulags.
Look who's in the chat.
Keep Mitch. Okay. Salute to our brother Andy and a great special teamer. All right. Okay.
Yo, you know what, Andy? Why don't you bring your ass on screen With your head looking like a gallon of milk.
Unless Andy pulls up and gets away from that Oakland tree.
Oh yeah.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Yeah. Oh, what, Andy? Oh, you don't have a mic and nothing no more?
Man, look, Andy, hey, you got to pull up and show face, brother. Salute to Sweet Jazz for the first time in decades. The Raiders have had to set the table and feast. The Crosby trade was a brilliant move. I agree. We're gonna get to the Crosby talk here in a second. Real quick, get on point, CEO. Appreciate you on the $2 smackaroonie, my guy, and also salute to Gotham City. Is Dylan still on the board? Are you taking him over Lemon? The kid could be a leader. We talked about this yesterday, okay, on the phone. And wasted. We talked about it, right? Hammer took Dylan, the safety, former Purdue product, Oregon guy at 14. Me personally, I feel like that is a reach. I think the kid can be really good at the next level. If you trade back and you get him somewhere in the 20s range, I'm okay with that. Look, we can get to the 14 talk right now. I'm sorry, you guys. I know that Wasted does not like the way that Makai Lemon talks. It's a little sassy at the combine, right?
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
He doesn't like his wide receivers small, but he likes a 5'10 linebacker.
Oops.
Bro,
you know,
hold on.
Not yet. Not yet.
But I have to say this. Look, if Makai Lemon is the pick right here, he could be our St. Brown. He could be our JSN in this Clint Kubiak system. You bring in Shaheed, you're kind of like trying to duplicate what they did in Seattle. I am here for it. Run that
up out of here. I am not bringing in a first-round wide receiver with all the holes on this team.
Pause.
I'm not doing it. I am going to get a need, bro. I'm gonna get a guard. I'm gonna get somebody on the defense because I don't want to hear this shit. Oh, we can't block nobody. We can't move the ball. I don't need a wide receiver right now, bro.
But this is exactly why I'm saying, like, I kind of want to pump the brakes a little bit in terms of trying to figure out 14 until we see what happens this coming week with these free agency signings and what player exactly it is that is going to be the perfect pick at 14 for us. I know there's no such thing as perfect because really it's a crapshoot at the end of the day, but
I love Vegas. He's a mauler. He doesn't fit the scheme, bro. He does not.
Why doesn't he fit the scheme, bro? What would make you think that he doesn't fit a zone blocking scheme? Bro, what tape? So you mean to tell me the kid can't move?
Oh no, I'm not saying he can't move.
Bro, so that's what it takes. Like that is just because
I'm talking about Kubiak, bro, and what they have going on. I don't see him drafting Vega. I just don't.
Bro, just because you are a physical offensive lineman doesn't mean that you cannot play in a zone blocking scheme. That is a misnomer. That is categorically incorrect. The man can really, to me, I think what you do is you get good players and then you kind of craft your scheme around them. Like it doesn't have to just be this wide zone. You can incorporate different parts of that.
So with all these guards, you want to take Vega right now with all the guards that we have that we're still trying to develop and still trying to figure out.
Look, bro, this guy's the best guard in this draft, and he wouldn't be my guy at 14 either, right? But I'm saying I would take him before I would take that wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, right? You know who I think? I think we should take Caleb Banks if he's there.
Oh my God, bro!
That's who I think we should take. I think we should take Caleb Banks. We should take Hog Molly, man. Go out there, go get an edge. Go get one of the high-end linebackers if they're still available. Like, go get a corner. I'm not bringing in no goddamn wide receiver, especially not one that's as sassy and weird. Fucking Thong Song. You want to bring Thong Song in here?
Bro, he is a ball player. I don't care, bro.
Man, that motherfucker, he was trying to map to the reporters and shit.
Okay. So are we going to act as though we're not bringing – hold on, real quick. Are we going to act like we're not bringing in one of the weirdest quarterback prospects in the world? Can I say
that's different?
Wait, why? Whoa. Why? Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Why is he weird?
We're not bringing in a quarterback that seems like a little slightly autistic at one.
Bro,
we just got canceled.
Bro, you tripping?
We just got canceled.
No, we didn't.
I love it.
F up out of here, bro.
I'm just saying.
That he's not. Fernando is not weird, right? Fernando is a guy that loves his teammates, right? Is he the hippest guy in the world? No, that's not his background. But you could respect it because he's authentically him. This fucking guy, I don't know if he was filled up.
Him.
Yo, that was authentically pilled up.
Bro, he is a ball player. He's a ball player.
No, hold
I
on.
don't care how he talks.
No, wasted. Look at fucking what's his face when he came into the league like 2 years ago. Fucking Caleb Williams. His shit was a lot questionable too when it came to interviews and the shit that he does.
Yo,
so.
Look, I can't stand Caleb Williams. I think he's a bitch, and I think eventually he's gonna break. I don't like Caleb Williams.
Look,
I'm done.
Y'all act like I have not been. We are Mendoza guys, but again,
Graphk,
there's one guy that pulled up to the podium and talked the way he talked, and then we have another guy. Salute to Sing, man. I think wasted is a little right. I think we have to spend money, and a lot of it because we have a lot of holes, but we should spend. Well, I mean, bro, Sing, we're all agreeing that we have to bring in the right people. We have to nail this free agency. There's not going to be too many years where we have this much cap space to bring in dudes. I'm just saying Elijah Vera Tucker. I'm not saying go out there and spend $20 million on Elijah Vera Tucker. I'm saying if it's a low risk, high reward type situation and he doesn't cost you an arm and a leg on a 2 or 3 year deal, I would do it.
Yo, bro, dude, Lemon looked like he is popping pills, bro.
Oh my God.
He looked crazy, bro. Look, he's like a tackhead, man. He up there. Yo, I'm just saying, if you let me get one, I'm gonna hit you back Tuesday.
At his size, he's a 50-50 guy that'll go up and get the football.
Out of here.
Best route runners in this draft. Bro, this dude is phenomenal. He would fit perfectly. He's a playmaker. He's a dog, bro. I don't care about how
he's a dog. He's a mud.
I don't care how he talks at the combine. Why does that matter?
I do. And it's not even that. I don't want a wide receiver at 14. I like to me, wide receivers, you draft wide receivers when everything else is take. Like, let's forget Mekhi Lemon, right? Right. Because he wouldn't even be the wide receiver I would take. I would take the other kid out of Arizona State. Right?
Same.
But I like the kid from Arizona State better, right?
Jordan Tyson with the durability issues, okay.
But the thing is, for me, look, I told you I like bigger wide receivers. That's just me. I like the TOs, the Randy Mosses of the world, the Calvin Johnsons of the world. I like bigger wide receivers. I don't really like small wide receivers.
You mean the prototypical wide receivers back in the day? Who doesn't?
Who won Offensive Player of the Year last year in Clint Kubiak's system?
Listen, bro, that's cool. That's cool. But just me. Normally, what normally happens is those big guys, the DK Metcalfs. Those are the guys who move those chains. Those are the guys who hold on to the football. That's my preference. But what I will say to you is this. Lemon, the interview, I'm just really kind of joking about that. But on a serious tip, the Raiders need to focus on what they need and build the foundation. Build from the inside out. So if it's not a lineman or a defender or somebody on the edges, because you're going to have to defend the pass, right? I'm cool. Like, I don't need a wide receiver now with a rookie quarterback. Somebody's going to be crying he ain't getting a ball and all this other stuff. Wide receivers, to me, that's the last thing you add. You make sure you got a good running game. Make sure you got a good line. You make sure you have good defenders, defensive ends, corners, safeties, and then you get a wide receiver. I don't think we're ready to go out there. We went out there and drafted 2 rookie wide receivers that we don't even know what they can do. I think Jack Best needs to really get a lot of snaps this year.
Okay. Agree.
Right. And then go out there in free agency and get somebody that's a proven commodity. I'm not wasting premium draft capital on a goddamn wide receiver. I'm just not doing it.
That's crazy to me.
So you get the F out of here with your crap, Mr. Wide Receiver.
Rashid and Pierce. Get Carter and Hendrickson. It's not going to happen. Draft top defensive end with the other first. You're not going to get Carter. Bro, it's going to cost you a multiple early draft picks to go get a Jalen Carter. Philly, it's an arm. I would spend 2 seconds. I'd give him 36 in our future second. I would do that. But guess what? Harry Roseman's not going to do it. Now, Hendrickson, at the end of the day, is coming off of a nasty injury. He's up there in age. I don't know why you guys want to bring in the aging edge rusher right now when we're in the middle of a rebuild. Didn't we all just get done hearing Maxx is 28 and he's about to be 29 and coming off of a surgery, and you guys are still talking about Hendrickson? I don't.
Yo, listen, these are freaking Madden GMs. That is a flawed metric. There's no reason to bring a guy that's that long in the tooth and pay him that amount of money for a team we don't even have anybody. Yeah, it don't make no sense, bro. This is all about development, right? Because we know, listen, unless a miracle happens that we're not going to the Super Bowl next year, right? So you're trying to build for the future. You got to do what's right now so that it pays off for you in 2 years.
Salute to Will, man. Save wide receiver pick for 2027, please. Well, guess what? I love what you said because Castro just said Graphk. I mean, that's easy. It's Jeremiah, but Jeremiah Smith's potentially a generational talent. And again, we have 2 firsts next year. If we're already in the top 5, we can get him in a QB heavy class, or you can package up the 2s and go get him. But bruh, if Lemon is there and Kubiak feels that he is a guy that can come in and be that guy, be that JSN, bro, I'm sorry you pulled the trigger right there. You do. And I love Vega, bro. Bro, we've talked about him. That's been Wasted guy for many moons. He's a Penn State guy. He's a Notre Dame guy, but he's an under the radar Penn State guy. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You are a nitty lion at heart, Wasted, but I get it. I get it. He is a dog. He's a dog. And if we draft him, I'm here for it. And I hope they have a plan, in terms of schematics and to make it work. I'm just saying, personally, I don't know how they would make it work in this zone scheme. I just don't see it. He's more of a mauler. He's more of a power guy. I don't see it. Well,
look, it doesn't necessarily even have to be him, bro. It could be a tackle, somebody that I know is going to.
You said Caleb Banks, so you already just don't even matter,
bro. Let me ask you a question. Why would you not think that Caleb Banks, right? And this have to be at 14, right? But why do you think Caleb Banks wouldn't fit here?
Because he's 6'6" and he has foot problems.
Big man with a foot injury.
So listen,
big man with a foot injury.
So biased, bro. This shit.
Listen, Caleb and Hood.
Hammer. Why did he not want Tyree Wilson? Why did he not want Tyree Wilson?
A foot.
Yeah, but guess what? I wasn't taking Tyree Wilson. I'm taking him at 7. I'm taking this guy at 14. Listen, Mesidor. I'll take Mesidor. Okay. Like I'm seriously. Okay, give me an edge. Give me a linebacker. I'm not taking no goddamn wide receiver in the first round. Hey, if Spencer Fano's there, give me a tackle. I don't want no wide receiver that's 5'11" at no damn 14. Bro, that also looks like he has an aversion for syrup. The F up out of here with your crap. They're grinding his teeth like some little pillhead.
Oh my God, you are a trip, bro. Salute to Mick Nasty. Good show, gentlemen. We complained all season about how horrible the O-line was. Now we're taking receivers, starting to trend. Bro, this is the thing, though, Mick. We have free agency. I'm not taking a guard at 14, bro. I'm just not.
Then take a tackle at 14. But don't take a goddamn wide receiver. You have
JPJ. You have Glaze potentially kicking in that guard. Why take a guard at 14? I don't get it.
Effing bum, Graphk.
Salute to my guy, Mick, man. And you know what, bro? I'm a major Alec Pierce fan. I have been since Cincinnati. Okay.
I like Alec Pierce too.
If it's a $28 million price tag, I'm not doing it. A guy that has 1 year of you might as well pay Jacoby that kind of money. I know he's a lot younger, but I'm just saying $28 million for a guy that's coming off his first. And didn't he only have 1,000 yards, Hammer, by like 6 yards?
Dude, I'm not paying $28 million for this guy. I mean, who the hell they think this guy is? Calvin Johnson? The F up out of here, man.
With that crap.
And he says, if we take Lemon, what happens to Trey? I mean, he still has 1 year left on his deal. We were talking about potentially putting him in a trade package to bring in, some value at another position. But again, he has 1 year left on his deal. And like Hammer said, you can let him walk in free agency, pick up a comp pick down the line. Former
Trey Tucker, piecework for you, buddy.
So it's my guy.
Get your broom and get your fucking shine box. Get the F up out of here.
Who's a better pass rusher, Tyree or Banks? Well, you're not bringing in Banks to be a pass rusher. You're bringing him in to be that big time.
You're bringing him to be Chris Jones.
Plug. You're putting that plug in the middle of that deal.
No, you are bringing him in to be Chris Jones. He to me, if his foot is healthy, I think he projects to be a Chris Jones level talent.
Wow.
That's a huge comp.
That's terrible.
So I'm just talking about from a size perspective. Look,
I don't see that at all. I think that's totally off. I don't.
How is it totally off,
bro? Caleb Banks is probably the 4th or 5th best defensive tackle in this draft.
I don't view it that way. I just think he didn't play last year. But Caleb Banks, like let's just look at Caleb Banks from a size perspective, right? From a size perspective. Caleb Banks is 6'6", 335.
Mm-hmm. What footage? With
Chris Jones plays. They say he's 310. He plays around 320, right? Combine, kind of the same. Same size. I mean, just very, very elite athleticism. Disruptive pass rush styles. I mean, bro. Like to me, when I look at the tape, I see a young Chris Jones. That's what I see.
Wow.
I could be wrong, but that's what I see when I look.
Lee Hunter, like your life depended on
And I
it.
love and I love Lee Hunter too.
Yeah,
I love Lee Hunter too.
Look,
But
I preferably bring in Christian Miller. I'd look elsewhere. Bruh.
Well, bro, I'm throwing names out there, but listen,
Peter Woods. Even if they took the kid out of Clemson there, 14.
Either which way, I am not taking a wide receiver at 14, whether it's Banks, whether it's a linebacker, whether it's Colton Hood, whomever. I am not taking a wide receiver.
There is one hole we have to address, and we need to address that immediately. And I think with 14, if he's there, it would be the smartest thing to do. With Maxx being gone, we should highly, highly consider Messidor.
Yeah, no. I think it goes like this. I think it goes edge, corner, wide receiver. Like, honestly, I do.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
But that's not how you were framing this, though.
No. But I'm saying if Kubiak thinks that he could be the next JSN.
Kubiak. Yeah.
You know I did that, bro?
Hold on, pause. Time out. Why you saying?
No, hold on, big bro. You have to paint You know
Kubiak.
You know, I did that. I've been saying Kubiak all off season, so I had to like throw some extra salt. You know what I mean? Kubiak. If he believes that he could be that guy, that JSN, that St. Brown, Amon Brown in that system, I'm not against. I would look. I'd be excited to have him as a Raider.
But bro, that's if he projects to be that. Like the thing with a lot of these wide receivers, I think it's a very underwhelming.
Elijah too. Appreciate you, brother.
It's a very underwhelming class. Like I don't think any of these guys that are getting drafted in the first round last year or the last two drafts get drafted in the first round.
Okay.
I don't think any of these wide receivers.
No, let me ask you this.
Possibly Tate, but other than that.
And Carnell, man, that would be crazy if he dropped. That'd be bananas.
Now, Tate, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with as Lemon.
Big body guy, you know what I'm saying?
Tate's probably going to the Giants.
Possibly. Or if Jeremiah Love drops there, if he gets
or the Browns will fuck around and go after him too.
I can see that all day.
Another
name to keep an eye on, you guys. And again, you know, this is a Graphk guy here at 14. How would you feel if we took Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo?
Man, I would love that. That kid is going to be the Quinyon Mitchell of this draft. You know what I mean? Like a smaller school guy, you know, that is really, he's game. When you look at the tape, he is going to be a factor at the next level of safety, man. I love that kid.
Salute to Elijah. He said, I feel wasted on it. That's the way Seattle built their defense up. Salute to Lewis. Lemon is not a lemon, and he is a true number one. More of it. He can move around. He's not just a slot guy. Cooper Jr. is better. I would love. I said this to you guys on the phone. Move back into the 20-something range and go get Amari Cooper Jr. and pick up an extra second or another draft pick. I would love it because again, he's drawing comps to Debo. You know, he can sustain a little bit more violence because of his body type. I'm here for it. Rather get the best defensive tackle or Allen at 14. Get our edge and Romello Height at 67. It's so crazy to see that his name is being mentioned in the mid-round now. This guy like had first-round talent written all over. It seems like he's kind of fallen off the grid up to this point, the young kid out of Texas Tech. I don't know what that – I mean, Bailey's there, right? I mean, they got some big-name guys, but I'm just like, wow, Lee Hunter.
Yeah, bro, a lot of that kind of stuff, though, man, you know, this is what people are saying in the media, and then it gets totally different. It reminds me of the great Juice Scruggs from Penn State.
Here we go.
Yes, who was just traded. Yes.
Yep. Yo, the Juice.
The Juicinator.
The Juicinator got drafted a lot higher than people thought. I remember you guys would kill him. He said, "Oh, he's going to be a UDFA." But listen, Graphk. It didn't work
with the Texans. But go ahead.
Yeah, but he still got drafted higher, and I thought he was going to get drafted higher, and I was fucking right as usual.
You were right and you were wrong.
No, listen, I'm always right. Listen, even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Let me tell you something, man. You don't doubt the old man. But when you start talking about guys like Emmanuel Neal Warren, right, man, this is a guy that 6'4", 55 tackles, 3 picks. Man, this guy, I'm telling you right now, man.
Nick Amamwari written all over him.
Yo, what is he, like 247? What was he, what?
He's somewhere in that range, I believe.
Now in 2025, my man has 77 tackles, 37-yard pick 6.
Absolute stud.
That's the kind of guy.
You know who likes him a lot? Wasted our guy. You know who likes him a lot? A goat. A goat. I posted him a few times on Twitter, and he's hit like every single time.
Who?
Mr. Charles Woodson.
Oh, listen, man. If Seawood sign off on him, he's Seawood approved. Sign him up. Sign him up, man.
Lewis says Caleb Banks RAS score 9.84. Salute to my guy, Lewis.
Yeah, man. He's a hell of an athlete.
Look, I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just very afraid because of the health.
The big man with a foot injury, that is definitely a phenomenon, right? But the thing is this, right? I think it's a little different than Tyree Wilson. We got to look at what injury it was. Like Tyree Wilson had a microfracture situation. He had the exact same injury that Grant Hill and him had, right? So let's look at Caleb Banks' injury. Let's you know what? Let's bring it up.
While you do that, salute to Just Win, baby. Thank you, Max. But when we face you, you're in the gulags, and we got them next year in 2027, I believe, at Allegiant. So we're gonna see Max very, very soon at home. Kubiak, LM.
Kubiak.
And I know Hammer would be happy about this one right here. Anthony Hill Jr.
I know, yeah, Texas guy. I love Anthony Hill
at 36.
Yo, Anthony Hill, bro. That's a guy that to me, when I look at the way he can be used, he has that similar frame to Micah Parsons, where he's a linebacker in college. He's one of those guys that can be an undersized edge possibly, and he has some pass rushing prowess too. Anthony Hill is a guy I think is going to surprise a lot of people. That like this draft is a lot better than people think. Like everybody, people are saying that this draft isn't a good. This draft is a terrific draft. You're gonna get a lot of value out of some of these guys.
We've been saying that for a while, and then all these reporters are coming out saying that people are trying to move on from the draft picks because when I was at the combine, everybody that I spoke to, including scouts, and everybody said this is one of the more underrated drafts in a long time.
Yeah,
pick up some stars, a lot of depth in this draft class. At the end of the day, man, teams with depth win Super Bowls. You don't need to have a million superstars on your roster in order to win playoff games in Super Bowls. You need to bring in guys that fit the mold, that can stay healthy. And I think that a lot of these dudes in this class can be also some special team demons as well in this class. I think that this can be a really, really special class on the low. It is. A-Train, this is easy, brother. I mean, if Sonny falls, we're running to the podium. I mean, that makes – look, that's not going to happen. But if he failed, I think we're all in agreement here, right? We're all running to the podium to get something.
Oh, Sonny Styles is he's the kind of a talent that even if he doesn't the scheme fit, you have to at least make a run at trying to see if you can develop him and make that fit happen. Like he is such a rare kind of an athlete. He's a guy that can be $100 million guy if you can get him to fit into what you're trying to do.
Sis in the bill. She says, salute Graphk, Wasted Hammer Nation. Let's go, Raiders. Salute to my sis. We're going to get to this GM thing, you guys. We're going to build this team right now through free agency and through the draft. What we're going to do is we're going to do a GM special. Once again, cut some people, free up some money. We're going to build this team with all three of us, Shieldmore combined like Voltron, to see what this team looks like going into 2026. Before we get there, I'm going to read these supers real fast, and I want your guys' opinion real quick on the Maxx video before we get into that. Salute to Thomas. Raiders need to pick Jacob Robert. I'm good with him at 36. I would love that. I know that Wasted wasn't really that. He likes Jacob. I don't know you're really that high on him at 36.
I'm taking Hill over fucking Jacob.
Wow.
Look. No, the thing about it is, man.
Little light in the ass, Wasted.
I mean, look, he's a complete linebacker. He's a complete linebacker, and he's a guy that will come right in day one and start, right? But the thing is, he's a linebacker, so he's stout. He got to put a little more weight on for me. But the thing is, man, his coverage ability. I went back and I was doing a little homework on him.
Yep.
Man, the guy gets his hips around like a defensive back. And to be honest with you, he's one of these guys that you're gonna see he's gonna have a lot of interceptions at the line, but that's what we need. We haven't had a linebacker that can cover like that in a very long time. If I got a guy that's a starter in the second round, that could be a high-end starter in the second round, I'm running to the podium. I like the kid.
So to 95, SpyTech said they'll build the right way at 14. Get Vega. We need a left guard badly. I got JPJ going to left guard and having Caleb at right. Badly or trade back and get Pregnon, the guard or the offensive lineman out of Oregon. His zone grade is better. I have no issue with that as well. I'm putting JPJ at left guard. I am. Honestly. I think that
it all depends on whether you get
Linderbaum. Yeah.
Like that's it, when the Linderbaum drops, whether it drops or whether it doesn't, right? Then you kind of recalibrate what you're doing, right? Like, so if Tyler Linderbaum does not come to the Raiders, and you might have to move JPJ to center, then Vegas,
yes,
then you consider it.
I'm going off of, once again,
I'm going off of the knowledge that I know the rest of the league wants Tyler Linderbaum. He's one of the 4 big free agents, and there's a huge chance that he wants to go back with Jim Harbaugh. And they have a similar situation than we do in New York. He's a guy that if you plug him into that line, their line gets exponentially better.
Yeah.
So, but as far as from a scheme perspective, we're the best fit for him out there. So let's see how that works, right? Let's see if he wants to pay that New York taxes and play in the cold. Let's see whether he wants to come to sunny Las Vegas, Nevada, where there are no taxes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Salute to Dwayne, man. And again, he'll be a guy that can become a leader in that locker room. He's
immediately
off the rip.
Immediately. But the funny thing is this: do you recalibrate how you coach this lineup when you get more physical guys? Because when what you're saying about Vega is valid, right? He's athletic, but he's not the kind of guy, because you got to be able to get out there and move when you're in that wide zone scheme, right? He's a mauler. He's a guy that does his work in a phone booth, right? He's not like a guy like a Drew Shelton from Penn State. Yeah. Drew Shelton is a right tackle that can come in. You let him sit for you. He could be your starter for a very long time because he is a very athletic young man.
I think that don't get it confused, you guys. I think Vega can be an all-pro type talent. Like I've seen him. He's an absolute mauler. He's a bruiser. I just, again, do not know if Kubiak and them are going to want to invest in a guard there at 14 when you just drafted Caleb. You got JPJ out there. If you do bring in Linderbaum, where do you go with him? You got to put him at one of the guard spots. And I really believe, and we're on the same page with DJ Glaze, kicking him at the guard spot. I think he'll be really, really good, moving forward.
But one thing that John Spytek said is that they're in the drafting good football players. They're not going to stay away from drafting players.
Agreed.
That's really, really good.
Especially when you're taking a quarterback at 1.
Yeah. So come on, man.
Yeah. Salute to Dwayne, man. Peter Woods at 14, the defensive tackle out of Clemson, and then Jacob Rodriguez from Tech at 36. I'm not against that. If they believe that Peter Woods can be that guy, I'm not against it at all. And again, you guys, we love JPJ. Do not think for 1 minute that we do not believe that he could be a center. We've all been screaming from the mountaintops for him to be a center for the last 2 seasons. But again, until I see a regime actually say he is our center, because even Kubiak did. He said, we love him for his versatility. That's what he said about JPJ.
Yeah, he has to come in and show and prove. Listen, I'm going to be real with you. Look, Lincoln Kennedy said, the way he fires off, his skill set, his aggressiveness, it doesn't lead him to be a center, right? But he's a former Remington Award winner, so we know it can be done, and we know that he's been successful doing it the last 8 games of the season, his rookie season. Mm-hmm. My thing is this, right? If you can find a way to put some of that genius in his mind, right, to be a good center, to call defenses out, right, that will really make this line elite, because he has that physical ability to be able to take on the guys like Chris Jones by himself. And that's something that Linderbaum can't do.
And my apologies, brother. I am behind on your super. I got you right after this one. Salute to Bravo. Look how the Eagles did it. They built in the trenches. This is facts. Then they went out and got their wide receivers, and then they're running back. What's wrong with Branch? Possibly in the 2nd or 3rd round. I love Zach Branch. I would, if he's available there in the 3rd, I'm pulling the trigger immediately. I don't look at him as a gadget guy, a screen merchant. I think that he can be really, really valuable for us in special teams. And I think he could be a stud. Again, he is undersized, but bro, I think he could be one of them ones. So I have no issue. And I hear you, Bravo. Philly did it the right way. Roseman and those guys have one of the better O-lines in football and one of the best defensive lines in football, giving them a purpose to go out and get a Saquon Barkley that helps secure a championship in Philadelphia. So you're saying everything right. And my brother, you know how I feel about Tariq Woolen. I would love Tariq. He's still young, coming up on his 2nd deal, former Pro Bowl guy, his rookie year. I've been high on him since college. I don't know how Kubiak feels about Tariq Woolen. I don't know the thought process with Ron Leonard and company, but if we brought him in, I have no issue with that. I love Tariq Woolen. I really am a firm believer that he can be a guy, but I don't know if they want to pair him with Darian Porter, 2 taller, speedy corners. I don't know if they want to do that. Maybe they want to go in another direction and bring in a different type of corner. I mean, what do you guys think about Tariq Woolen fitting with what we got going on?
Look, bro, when they drafted Zeus, we were pissed. We wanted Tariq Woolen. Yeah. This is. I feel the same way about Tariq Woolen that I do about Jalen Carter. He should have been a Raider.
Yes, I agree.
So if they bring him in, man, I'd be ecstatic. And I think that you know, he's one of those guys that kind of need to step out of the shadows of the Witherspoons of the world.
We talked
to show
about
what he has, man. Right? This could be a time where he could show improve and really solidify himself as one of the better corners in this league. I like Tariq Woolen.
I think they go Stokes instead. I think they bring Stokes back and they go draft 1 or 2 in the draft. Honestly, I believe that. I don't think they're going to go get Tariq Woolen. I think he'll end up somewhere else. But if we brought him in, I would love it. Just when baby says ended up with Love at 14 in the mock. Could you imagine Love and Genty on the same team? It just wouldn't even be fair. Just run the football. You don't even need receivers.
It'd be like Bo and Marcus Allen.
Exactly. Like just run the football every single down. You guys see Spytek trading back? I do. I have a feeling he'll flirt with the idea of moving back. It just depends on who would want to play ball. But either one of them, I expect to trade either 14 or 36. What do you guys think?
I definitely could see it.
Yeah.
He's going to want to get as much draft picks as possible. We have a ton.
I didn't mean to do that. But what I will say is this. Sorry. I'm sorry to get that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Yo, hey, Simpson, in the perfect world, man, you get Sonny Styles and Mendoza. You won the draft with just those 2 picks. But again, I don't see in any world that he falls that far. Real quick, before we do this, keep it on screen, Hammer. But I want your guys' thoughts. And El Cheeto, we read your super, brother. I read your super.
Let's read the El Cheeto super. Let's do that again. Let's do that like Dolomite back today.
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's try that again. El Cheeto.
I'm trying to see. I thought I read this. I want you guys' thoughts on
Peter Woods might move to 14.
Max's video yesterday.
Go ahead, Hammer. I'm sorry. But yeah,
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, I watched like 20 seconds of it. I kind of read the synopsis of it because, you know, to me, you know, whatever.
Peter Woods might fall to 14. I'd rather have him or Caden McDonald, the kid out of Ohio State, at 14 rather than Caleb Banks. I think that Caden is going to be available at 36. And Peter Woods, if he is there at 14, I have no issue with that, Cheeto. So salute to my guy. Great comment, my brother. I appreciate you. I'm going to say this. I thought that it was perfect. I thought that Maxx freestyled it, didn't write anything down, just let everything come from the heart. Once again, you guys, this is the last we're going to talk about Maxx Crosby. But I want to say this, man. The night before, you guys seen the messages. I told him, I said, man, just make sure you come home. Make sure you come home when it's all said and done and retire a Raider. And he hit love and was like, you already know. Like, Maxx wants to come home and retire a Raider at some point down the line. I thought everything that he said was beautiful outside of the Ravens Nation shit. I didn't like that. Maxx, you know better. There's only one nation. You cannot do that. You know, he said that he let the fan base down, you know, and he wished that he could have, you know, won, but it's time to make a change and so on and so forth. But he definitely big up the Raider, you know, the Raider fan base, Mark Davis, everybody in that building. I want to say, man, I respect the video that he put out there. And again, I expect him at some point here in the next 3 years, 4 years to come home and retire a Raider, pull the Charles Woodson at the end of his career and retire a Raider. So, Hammer, you got to check it out.
Look, listen, from what I saw, I respect it. But the one thing that I do want to say, right, there were people on my stream the night that the trade happened that were disrespecting Maxx Crosby.
It's nasty work.
And I want to tell y'all something, man. You guys know me, man. I am no jock sniffer, right? Like I am not one of these guys who like overvalue players and their importance in my life, right? I love football and I love being a part of Raider Nation and reporting on the Raiders. But the one thing I never do is canonize these guys, right? But Maxx Crosby deserves every bit of respect that the nation can muster because he could have been a malcontent.
Yep.
Could have been an asshole.
Yep.
Could have went public with his demands.
Yep.
And a lot of people were asking for him to speak on it, right? But the thing is, and I did too, but I said if he doesn't speak on it soon, he's saying the quiet thing out loud. And we already understand that he wants to leave. Yeah. Once that started happening, I wrap my mind around it and I'm okay. Yeah. Let me tell you something. If Maxx Crosby became a malcontent and was screaming to get out of here, then the team's leverage drops exponentially. So instead of getting 2 first-rounders, they might be offering some goofy shit like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So give Maxx his credit because he told the company line. He made sure the Raiders wound up well, and the Raiders he wound up in a good
Yep.
situation.
Yep. And for him to want the Raiders to actually succeed in this trade, it says everything I need to know about Maxx Crosby's character. And good luck to him moving forward. You know, this isn't a perfect world. This is what I want to happen. And Max, I know you're going to hate me for this. I want him to go out and have 20 sacks next year, win Defensive Player of the Year, and go 0-17. That's what I want to happen.
Bro, you know what? Like it is in my
and then win a championship the following year if it's not for us. If it's not
bro, listen, I don't root for anybody to win championships besides us, man. I am not that gracious.
If it's not us. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm not that gracious anymore. You know, I really don't care whether he has 7 sacks or none. He's not a Raider anymore, right? But I respect him and I like the guy.
Yeah.
But you know, as far now he's in that disgusting puke purple. Ethel.
Yeah. Salute to A-Train. You give would you give? No, I'm not giving any second for Kayvon Thibodeaux. They're actually insane to think that they can get a late second or early third.
Hey, Graphk, show what we give for Caleb for Kayvon Thibodeaux. Please, could you show him real quick? This is the only thing that is worth it. That's it. That's what you get for Kayvon Thibodeaux. A half-eaten sandwich. We don't want.
What I would do was I'd give him the latest fourth that we have. I would.
Yeah, fourth for first. Beautiful.
Yeah, T Nipple, one of the greatest names in YouTube history, and nothing facts here. Hammer and Graphk, stop wasted from doing mock drafts. This is facts, man. It's terrible at it. Disgusting.
T Nipple blocked.
Yo, hey T Nipple, you suck.
Unceremoniously blocked.
Go to my guy S-Ray, and we're about to get to building this team right now. We're at the hour mark. Let's get to it. However, it has to happen. Mendoza, trade up for Downs. It would be crazy to have Caleb Downs. Draft Pounds out of San Diego State right there in the second. Well, in the second. No, that's way too early. Diego Pound, no way at 36. Add dogs that are leaders and change this organization immediately. You can get him later on, S-Ray. Salute to my hometown, the 916, but you're not going to take him there at 36. There's just no way possible. But Diego Pounds is a big dude. Tell you that, pause. So, all right, Hammer, it's your show.
Oh, shit. Great. No, I'm joking. I already cut Gino. Fuck that dude.
You see, Wasted has a Mets shirt on. I just wanted to put that out there real quick. You know?
No, it says meth.
Yeah, a Mets
No.
Mob Deep shirt.
You see what it says? It says Mob Deep.
It says METS Deep.
Listen, Mob Deep is from Queens. I have a Nas shirt like this. Stop.
Queensbridge.
But listen, do me a favor. Don't ever disrespect the drip god with that disgusting Mets crap. Thank you.
All right, let's get it.
Fuck the Yankees. Twice on Sunday. All right, so we cut Gino. I don't know why they still have this as Maxx being on the roster, but
Just cut him then to make it so we get that money back. If that makes any sense, right? I mean, imagine just cutting Maxx Crosby outright.
whatever. Just do it that way.
We just need the money back.
All right, so here's some trade offers actually, and damn,
It doesn't
Indy
matter.
wants Trey, San Fran wants Trey.
Is this what, Trey Tucker?
Yeah,
Okay, because I can't really see the screen. Okay, so
Hold on.
what are the offers here?
Pick number 113. So it's what, a fourth, fifth?
Okay,
That's
is
Indy.
that the earliest pick that we can get?
The other one that San Fran's offering is 127 and 172. They're offering 2 picks.
We don't play ball with them. Niners are off the. They're off the. Yeah, doesn't happen.
Philly wants Michael Mayer.
No way.
Cleveland wants
Denzel
Denzel.
Ward.
They
For
offered
what?
Denzel. They offered Denzel Ward, and we give pick number 134.
Man, why do they keep saying that they're going to move Denzel Ward? Is it maybe he's just pissed off because of all the shit that's going on? Maybe he wants
Probably isn't Schwartz. The Schwartz is gone, isn't he?
he's gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
May the Schwartz be with you.
You want to pull the trigger on this?
I mean, dog, if you can get Denzel Ward right there for what? What is it?
Is it a fit? 134.
Do it.
Yo, I mean, come on, bro.
I mean, you're not getting, but it's not real though. It's not a real.
Why is it not real, bro? Maxx Crosby just got traded. Everything's
Yeah,
real.
you know what? Take it.
Hold on. You're okay. You acquired one player in this trade. Would you like to restructure or extend any of them? No. All right.
That getting Denzel Ward.
See if there's any other offers. Tennessee offers Tony Pollard for pick number 134.
No.
Cap impact is minus 6.7.
No.
All right. So next.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Would you give up your second rounder for Denzel Ward?
That's a tough call.
You got a 5-year, $100 million deal in 2022. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
Are they bringing back Thomas Booker or no?
T-Book? Yeah, T-Book's here.
Remember, we remember that Spytech was the one that went out and made that move.
What about Meredith?
Denzel's 28 too, man.
Yeah, and he hasn't played a full season in his 8-year career. That's the
what about Jordan Meredith?
Yes, bring him back and put him back at the guard spot.
All right, so I'm gonna confirm the tenders on them. Stokes. Are we re-signing Stokes?
Yeah, 100%. Why wouldn't you?
I think that we should.
It makes no sense not to.
And from what I'm hearing, Spytech is already, trying to work that out. I think
what are you giving him though? Because the market value is 17 mil.
Not doing that at all. But let me see.
Let's be fucking realistic, man. 14 million.
2 years, 17 mil.
Let me see. Eric Stokes market value. Let me look at Spot Track real quick. They have it anywhere from 7 mil to 7.4 annually.
So 14. So 7 mil to 7 point annually. So that's a cap number, right?
Yeah.
So 14, 2 years.
Go 15, 2 years. Again, durability issues, you guys. Like just because he played, he missed one game last year. Again, he's had issues in the past. I'd bring him back in 2 years, 15.
15.
Yeah.
45, 47.
Yep. There you go.
All right, so we got him and Ward, and we got a second year Darian Porter with DeCameron Richardson still in the building.
So let's think about our guys first that are still currently on this roster or set to be free agents. That would you want to bring them back? Kuntz, yes or no?
I would. At this point, we have literally no
Tyree.
Well, Tyree's still in the building. He still has.
What are we offering him though?
It has to be a hometown 1 year deal.
How much?
Has to be, what did I offer him yesterday? I put this on Twitter. It's a 2025 contract was a 1 year, 12 mil. I'd go. Damn, possibly
1.9, 1.11.
Yeah, give him 10 even. I mean, look, I'm not. You guys cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Man, tripping, bro.
Devin White.
No, hell no.
Bob and Moyer and what's his face? Carlson, we got to put in.
Oh, man, I'd rather go get a kicker, dog.
Are you serious?
Just you know what? For now, man, bring them both back. Just bring them.
Absolutely atrocious.
Why not? Yeah, bring them in at that. It is what it is.
Absolutely ridiculous, Rapid Raider.
I think that Kuntz is going to be great in the 3-4 system.
This is perfect. 4.6 for 3 years. Let's go.
We can bring in a UDFA, man, to battle it out with them. It is what it is.
I think everybody else, we're good right now.
They were saying that Landon Roberts might come back to the Raiders.
All right. So now we look at free agency.
Okay. Let's start with Linderbaum.
That's exactly where I'm going.
You got to sign Tyler Linderbaum like your life depended on it.
The Jets are the early favorite to land Geno Smith. Hilarious.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yo.
That'd be fucking comedy gold.
I'm weak.
Look, let's be realistic here. Does he end up getting 24, 25 million a year? Possibly. Let's go 23 here.
For
23 million.
Linderbaum?
Tyler Linderbaum.
I was going 5 for 95, average 19 million a year.
He's not.
You signed the center for 5 years.
He'll get more.
Yeah, you see what the range says? The max is 22.2. What do you want to do?
Okay, so
4 years, 93
give
million.
him the max.
You want to give him the max on what? A 4-year or 5-year?
Go 5. He's still 25 years old. You lock him in. Why not? You said 22.2 is the most.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we got to overpay for Tyler Linderbaum. You know, he's absolutely sensational as a center in this league. Give him the max.
What is wrong with you?
The same thing that's wrong with your weak ass fade.
Wow, you motherfucker. All right, so he took it.
He got the. You're going to hell.
So where are we going?
All right. Let's go to linebacker. Let's see what we got at linebacker.
Nakobe Dean.
Now, hey Stephen A, can I speak to Waster real quick?
Not even a little bit.
That's crazy how much he sounds like him too. I want to go Nakobe Dean, and I've been thinking about this, and I've thrown this number out there a couple times. I haven't done it on a live because obviously I haven't been on a live in God knows how long. But a 3-year, $27 million deal for Nakobe Dean.
You said 3-year what?
$27 million, which is 9 on average.
Like
Yeah,
you like to get on it.
I had him at 8 annually, but that works. That works.
You know, I like to talk numbers.
Let's do it. Again, Devin Lloyd, you guys, it's going to be
Done.
You can't go out and pay every top player at each position.
Yeah, but go get Devin Lloyd if you can get Devin Lloyd, man.
I mean, but what does that look like?
Hold on.
Well, we can see what it looks like, right?
Yes, we can.
You're gonna
Damn. Hold up.
You're gonna pay him $20 million a year?
14.5 mils to max.
It's not, and he's gonna get more than that. Let me see. Devin Lloyd market value. Right now, they have him at $20.1 million per year.
Jesus Christ. Nope.
3 years, $60 million deal.
Oh.
I'm not paying that right now. I'm just
Nope.
not. You, especially in a deep linebacker class. Go get Nakobe, man.
Who are we looking at now?
I think you're blind to the facts, Graphk.
Yo, I mean, bro, you can go get Jacob Rodriguez. You go get Anthony Hill Jr., but you don't have to pay $20 million. Bro, you're just going against what you were just saying.
Fucking
That's
true.
Devin.
No, that's not true. That's Devin Lloyd. You go out there and you spend
Who had one real good year
Yo, Reek.
on a contract year?
Reek.
fucking Devin effing Lloyd. You wash him out. That was so.
We just brought Stokes back. We just traded for a corner. We don't need him.
All right. So what position you want to look at?
Go look at wide receiver.
Just had one good year.
Fuck no. We haven't talked about Wan'Dale Robinson at all.
He's going to Tennessee.
He's going to Tennessee.
Brian DeBall special, baby.
Alec Pierce, Romeo Dobbs. And you see the numbers. So Alec Pierce, it's showing projected is 22.1 to 28.8 or 29.9. Romeo Dobbs, market value, it shows 23, and the range is 17.3 to 30 mil.
That's not what the fuck is this?
Over the
site
cap.
on?
Over
Yo,
the cap.
this site is making me fall asleep. This site is terrible.
See, Romeo Dobbs. No.
This is how I feel right now.
30 billion, bro. He's gonna get. This is what they have: 12 million per.
Who is that? For
This
Dobbs?
is for Romeo Dobbs.
So you want to go Dobbs or you want to go Pierce?
No, what I want to do is go get Shaheed because I think he's going to be ready
Shaheed.
regardless. And
Shaheed.
then we can double back and see if it makes sense to double up.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
2.8.
What is it?
2.8 max?
No, listen, give Shaheed 15 mil.
Or how long?
Pause. Give him a 3-year deal.
3-year deal, 15 a year?
Bro.
You said 15 a year?
Yeah, 15 to 3. So that's what, 45?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? He's still only 28 years old?
All right, signing confirmed.
He said, have y'all seen 53 from the Eagles? Devin would look great.
Somebody said, what about Devin Bush?
Nah, he too little, man.
Pause. All right.
You
Are
said
we good with free agency?
Nope, we're still going, bro. Go look at what does Elijah Vera Tucker look like?
Oh my God.
I'm just asking, man. I mean, shit. Can I see what him? I want to see what him. I want to see what Jaquan Brisker looked like.
Low 8.1, max 24.9.
Go get my man Brisker.
That Penn State boy.
Take the low. Can we take the low and then agree on Brisker? Waste it.
Look, you do what you got to do. But you know, what about my man Rashawn Gary? Y'all didn't
How
go
about 3 years?
He's not cut yet.
How about 3 years, 13 mil for Elijah Vera Tucker?
3 year what?
13 mil a year.
I think he would probably take a 1 year prove it kind of deal so we can try to get the big bag. I think
1 year, 9 million.
1.9 at the minimum. Give him one for 10. Why not?
Elijah.
He took it.
All right, cool. Now go look at Brisker at the safety position if you can. And where are we right now in terms of money?
I gotta look. Hold on. Brisker, 14.8 mil.
I'm not against that. I'm not.
Wasting
You cool with that?
I love Jaquan Brisker.
Or do you want to look at Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, his projected annual is 14.8.
Yeah, and Spot Track has him at 11.1 to 11.9.
What do you want to go?
See if they'll take a 3 year, 33 mil.
That's 11 on average.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta change my avatar. This is crazy.
Yep.
Okay, cool. We got a safety. All right. And I love Kobe Bryant, but I just feel like, and that's my guy. That's my safety. But it's not all, Wasted wants one of his guys. Brisker's one of them dudes.
No, hey man, but I just want what's best for the Raiders.
Did you forget who? You didn't even know what voice he was talking to. This motherfucker Wasted got to go to sleep.
No, I just want what's best for the Raiders.
Hey, man. Well, Brisker, what he needs to do is
All right. So moving forward,
go to edge.
These motherfuckers can play. When I sign all these overpaid bums.
Coach Jason. All
Hey,
right.
Graphk, man, what it is, man?
Bro, they get Coach. They gave Khalil Mack 18 million guaranteed.
They gave Khalil Mack 18 million. He deserved it.
Go down to see an edge rusher. Let's keep going. We got to see if we can go get.
let's bring back Clee Farrell.
Hell nah. You better shit. What do you guys think about bringing in Phillips?
I've signed him a couple of times.
Yeah, listen, he's good. I mean, for what we're trying to do. You know what I mean? I mean, the thing with him is though, it's just the number for me, because you know,
7. I'll give him a 2 year, $14 million deal.
Yeah, listen.
He's not gonna do that.
So all right, so what you
I'll
really
do one of the cheaper options then, because he's gonna be up there at 20 mil. It's not. I'm telling you now, bro.
Yeah,
go to boy. Go to boy.
I'm not bringing him in for $20 million.
Go to Mafi.
Yeah, go to Mafi.
9.4, 1.8 to 18 mil.
Do it. Why not? Seattle guy.
What do you want to sign him to?
Let me see.
Because you could do a 1 year 9.4.
Nah, he'll get a better deal than that. Give him a spot track has him at 3 years, 36.7, 12.2 per. I would say go 13 per. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
13 million per.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Seattle guy. He could play linebacker as well.
You said 3 years?
I think Adolfo Wee's going to end up back with the Chargers.
You said 3 years, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we got Kuntz back. We got him in the building. We can go draft another edge or two. Remember, you guys, we got Brendan Jackson still on the roster, Tyree. We brought back Snowden. We took the tender on him. So,
no, I'm gonna be honest. I draft Joey Bosa.
All right, go to running back.
Oh man.
We got to see what. Oh, look, bring Ingo back immediately. Let's go ahead and bring him back.
I'm getting Heidenreich. I'm bringing him on a 4 year, 4 on average.
No,
for a fullback, dog. That's kind of long. 2 year deal, man. You don't sign a fullback that long.
Just give him the minimum. Who cares? Like there you go. 1-time Pro Bowl. He's a fullback. So now we got our fullback. I think Ingo makes sense. Bring him back home. All right, now let's look at running back, you guys. We can look at Kenneth Gainwell. He'd be a great number 2 option behind Genty. We can look at Rashad White, who I think he's going to be with the Commanders personally. Sean
Travis Etienne.
I wonder if Spy Tech looks at potentially bringing in Sean Tucker. He looked pretty good out there with those injuries last year. I'm gonna be honest. Didn't he score a bunch of touchdowns for them last year? Let me see. Sean Tucker. I could have swore he's only 24 years old. He'll be 25 in October. Look, man, what do you guys think about bringing him in? Last year, he had 320 yards on the ground, had 7 touchdowns.
Look, man,
Also,
it's a price point for me at this point because we're going to be out of money, right?
I think we're already out of money, actually.
are we?
With all those signings we just did, yeah.
How?
You're
How?
I don't know, but it's showing that like the cap is tight. No Diddy.
Did they already put the max money on the books?
I have a feeling that they didn't, and that's the problem. Hold on.
There's no way, bro.
Hold on.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
All right, you good?
Don't bust that nut. We'll be right back.
We can also restructure a few contracts. It doesn't make any sense that we're at 0 right now. That makes no sense at all. Restructure. We can restructure. How much money does that free up?
10.7.
10.7.
Yeah.
All right. Restructure, Colton.
Yeah. Now we have 11.6.
I don't. This makes no sense at all.
It's probably because the way that we cut Maxx. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll act as though we're operating like we have that max money. I still think that we should have more money than that. But go get a running back, Brandon. I think we'll be good.
Hold on.
I would take Sean Tucker, man. He'll be cheaper than Algier.
How much you want to offer Tucker?
Give him what is the
Average annual is 3.7. The range is 2.1 to 8.4.
give him the 3. Give him a 2-year deal.
You want to go to how much? 2.4? 2.6?
Let me see. I want to see personally what they have. Market value.
I would go 2.8.
2.8. Yeah, they had the 2 to 4 range. Give them just meet them in the middle. Give them 3. Why not?
Well, it's showing 3.7 as a market value, so I'll just give them 4 for 2 years.
All right. Oh, yeah, we're doing it for 2 years, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
And it said Tampa's unlikely to match that. So, all right. So let's go to the draft. Full draft.
Standard draft. Speed it up. I think they messed the money up somehow. I think, by the way, we did like the 2-3-year deals, 4-year deals, 5-year deals that they somehow, some way.
If anything, we can go back. We can use the other one too and take a look afterwards.
Right.
But the other thing with Ultimate GM, like we have players that we've been talking about, and there's times like where they don't even appear in free agency, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, because that doesn't make any sense. You got Mendoza. Listen, you already know what we're doing here. Take our guy.
So why is it not letting me draft him? I'll start. That's why.
All right. Take our guy. And let's see who's available at 14. Ooh, there's some names right there. You can get your corner right there with Terrell as well. Look, bro, don't let me play around with this shit because I'll take Lemon right there at 14. So
Of course you will.
yeah, I just look, dog. I think he can be that guy at the next level.
Oh my God.
Monroe Freeling's there.
Lemon effing bum.
Is Mansour there? Is he available?
Nah, Mansour got taken by LA just before.
Okay, which makes sense. They need corner help. They need corner help out there, even after going to get one of the best corners in football. Who go up top? Who's available at the? Why is my phone going off?
Because they're calling you and telling you to draft Ione.
Why is my?
All right.
So McCoy is the best player available.
Yep.
We just remember what we just did, you guys. We traded for Denzel and we picked up Stokes back in free agency. So you don't need a corner there. Keldrick Folk. I'm not a big fan of him. I mean, what do you guys think about taking your defensive tackle here with Peter Woods?
I mean, the thing about Peter Woods is you know, you're doing a base 3-4, right? So does he fit what you're trying to do?
You know who does? Makai Lemon.
God, what do we?
Yeah, I'm getting. Look, go ahead and take the guard. Take the guard of the Penn State.
No, do what you want, Graphk.
No. It's not my draft.
Go ahead and draft. You know, a
He says
300-pound
that's
tackle.
All right, go ahead and take the guard. We'll take our guard. It is what it is. We just got Elijah Vera Tucker in the draft or in free agency, and we just took a guard.
Yeah, I mean, so that's great. So now you got Elijah Vera Tucker on one side, the guard, and you have JPJ. No time.
Emmanuel's no, he's gone. Is he available?
Yeah, he's available.
Yeah, yeah. Come on,
Pull the trigger.
Run it.
F and run it. Graphk, you effing bum.
He's gonna be a first round pick, but
man.
Oh, Dunkers. Well, we don't need a guard though.
Yeah,
No, he's a tackle.
No,
he's a guard. He's gonna be a guard. His arms are too short.
What about Malachi? What about Malachi Lawrence?
I like Malachi.
I like Malachi too. He's an edge.
We picked up some edge help already. Romelo's there.
We need a defensive tackle though, because we didn't go defensive tackle. So you know
yeah.
So you gotta listen. You got Jackson from Florida State. He's a 3-tech guy. You know what I mean? And then we can just do what we need to do. We need to get a hog molly in the middle though.
Yeah, what defensive tackles are available?
I'm Jackson from Florida State. Dominic Orange is there. Orange is there, and Jackson from Florida State. So
what y'all think about taking Big Citrus right here?
Big Citrus, man. Run it.
Right. Run it. All right. So who's available at receiver? So Thompson is the best one available right now, right?
Skylar Bell is there.
Ooh, Skylar's available?
He's the second best available right now. And I've taken Skylar a couple times in mock drafts.
Look, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We need some linebacker help too, though, right? Who we pick up in free agency?
We got Nakobe Dean.
Okay, but who we still need another body. I'd take Skylar here.
All right.
Let's do it. Why not? And then go look at linebacker.
Darryl Perkins is there.
Take Perk, bro. Take Perk.
Percocet. Molly Percocet.
All right. Damn, Markel Bell is still there. Wow. What about we got a safety, right?
This is what we have so far. We got Fernando, we got Ione, we got Warren, we got Orange, we got Bell, we got Perkins.
Okay, so go look at edge. Ooh, take Maxx.
Another Maxx at edge, huh?
Yep. Let's go. All right, go to best available, brother. Is this
yeah, this is best available. Yeah.
Go down a little bit. Keep going. I'm looking. Don't really necessarily need to take a running back here, right? We can take one late or as a UDFA. Go back up top. Broadway, we fixed the O-line. What do you mean? You have no idea what you're talking about. We got Elijah Vera Tucker, Linderbaum, and we got the best guard in the draft. Literally, like, reconstructed the whole O-line.
Sorry, guys. The old man's bladder.
You know what, man?
The old man's bladder, man.
Go ahead and take this. Let's take the big guy. Let's take the big guy right here.
Oh,
Makel Bell.
Yeah,
take the big 6'9",
hey,
the big 6'9" tackle.
Add a tackle to the mix. Why
That's
not?
right.
We got
man, everything
is
shoring up, my man.
Yeah. Now, damn, I'm trying to see. We can get another receiver here if we wanted to. We got Shaheed. We got Skylar Bell.
Shaheed.
Who would be a sneaky pick right here? And what should we look? We got a bunch of corners in free agency. Don't really need to add another body there.
All right. Go and see who's available at wide receiver.
It's up. Aaron Anderson, Kendrick Law, Vinny Anthony, Barian Brown, Romello
Your boy
Brinson.
Caldwell's there.
Yeah.
You want to add Caldwell? Another big body right there.
Yeah. I mean, look, you imagine him, 265
Dante?
guys. Him
Why
and
not?
Dante,
Run it,
265
run it.
guys.
I'm here for it. Let's do it. Now go look at linebacker one more time with that last pick. Because we added Nakobe Dean, we got Harold Perkins. We can use another one.
Yeah, we need a thumper too. We need a thumper.
You can go
West
get Brown.
Weeks. Is that real? Is that a real name?
Yeah, you can get Brown right there, right? At LSU. We already got it. We already got go down. Oh, you want to take the 6'6" Gentry right here?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Why not? Add another
Oh,
line.
yo, Eric Gentry's my guy.
Yeah, add him.
On.
USC.
Yo, get my guy Eric Gentry. Listen,
Ooh.
that's
Look at-
Willie
Look at the
McGinnis
offseason grade.
Jr.
Look at the offseason grade, first off.
A-. Let's go.
Willie McGinnis Jr.
And remember, we could have cut other people. You know, that's another reason why we didn't free up some money. Let me see.
Trying to see if there's a league projection.
Sam,
Yeah.
what are you talking about, man?
Oh, hold on. We can simulate the season. Let's see this shit.
Daniel, pause.
Oh, shit. This shit looks ugly.
Oof.
That
guess
shit
what?
is
Well,
ugly.
guess what? Look, if we lose a bunch of games, right? We got 2 first-round picks next year. Our first is higher. Here's what it is.
Yeah, man.
And Philly won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're tweaking. Go back to the players that we brought up, but let's see what we did.
It's shown, like I'm reading this right here. It says the signing of Eric Stokes proved to be a key move in shaping the roster. Roster cuts freed up 8.7 in cap space, enabling the front office to retool. Round 1 selection Fernando Mendoza contributed as a rookie, and he looks to be a building block for the future.
You know what? We didn't pick up a veteran quarterback at all.
I'm gonna use the other one.
No, bro. We're not doing a whole nother one, bro. It is what it is. It's cool. But we can go get one off the scrap heap, man. It is what it is. But I want to go back to the roster real quick. I want to see what we got. Okay, you're gonna have to read them off. I can't see them. I'm blind.
Hold
as
on,
hell.
I'm gonna fix this too.
Again, man. Salute to everybody here in the video in the building, man. As always.
It has Aiden as a starter. Well, there's a first problem. We got Genty,
Man,
Lauby.
that doesn't mean, bro, that he was talking about wasted. Come on, man.
Wait,
What
what they say now?
The last video, Hondo said he had to block some people, and everybody in the chat said wasted. Everybody in the chat made it about wasted. Hondo,
Man. No, Hondo ain't. Listen, bro. Let me tell y'all something, yo. No, I don't want to talk about nobody else, but
yeah, bitch.
he know better than that.
Any unblock wasted as well.
Uncle Sour Sacks.
Let's stop it. But I think we did good, man. I think we did good. Again, we could have freed up some more money by moving on from some other people. We didn't really cut a lot, too many people. And I really don't believe that they really freed up that Maxx money, Hammer. That's probably why it looks like
That's
that.
why. Hold on.
Well, and then we spent like drunken sailors.
Yes, yes.
We spent like drunken sailors. That was the problem.
Big
Now-
balling with my homies. Posse up.
Dog, you got to chill, yo. Listen. No, Sir Mix-a-Lot here. What is wrong with you, bro?
Yo, yeah,
We're talking
like
about the E40 version, bro. Posse
Yeah, but the
up.
original version, my posse's on Broadway, man. That shit was weak.
Those are the greatest names. Fuck you. Not gonna lie, man. Maxx is forever a personal all-time fave, but that Flock Nation was nasty work. He should know better. Shaking my head. Come on, Maxx. Yeah, he was just trying to appease his new fan
Yeah,
base.
man, he get the F up out of here. Like,
this
for real.
one. All right, yeah, this one's updated because it doesn't have Maxx. So get rid of Gino 118. Do we restructure Colton Miller?
But again, oh yeah, because Gino's not officially released. You can't release
Yeah.
it.
Do we restructure Colton Miller?
We did the last time, and we don't need to though. We got
You don't
130.
need to leave him alone, bro. Let Colton eat. Is that Christian Wilkins money gone?
No.
No, apparently it's not gone until 27.
So could you cut him, or could you do anything with that?
No. Let's see if there's anybody else.
Look, man, I'm not talking bad about Sir Mix-a-Lot. I mean, he is the genius who put him on the glass. One of my favorites. But you know.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else we need to remotely do anything with here. Yeah. All right. So let's move up. We just cut douchebag. Carlson.
Now listen, man, it's time for us to do a real goddamn build right here, Hammer. It's time to do a real.
You guys
Well, now that you're off the porcelain, we can.
Listen, man. Listen, you know, the old man had to go take a stewy dump.
He dropped an additional pod.
Additional pod. Listen, it was like Dinty Moore beef stew.
Where did Graphk go now? God damn it.
I don't know. Listen, man, this is the longest live in the history of the world.
Pause.
I mean, my God, come on. let's go. Let's.
There it is. All right.
Yo, you got Cheetos, you ghetto ass motherfucker, yo.
Jokes again.
Listen, man, you can take the boy out of Sacramento, but you can't take the Sacramento out of
you can't take the sack out of the man.
I mean, you said it, I didn't. Bang zoom.
No,
the cheatster.
Stokes again.
Mm-hmm.
Stokenstein. That's the only guy we're signing.
You know what, Hammer? Give him 500.
Yeah, Hammer. Is there any way?
Give him what?
I'm
right now, Hammer. Half a mil.
I'm having fun with this one. I'm not.
Whoa!
Bro, I'm eating fucking tortillas.
Bro, my God, the spillage.
I'm eating tortillas.
You got the spillage going on here. What the hell is going on here?
I'm not taking this one serious, man. I told Hammer wasn't doing another one. Hey, Wasted. Hey, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you build this team up, motherfucker? You
2 years, how much?
Hey, look. You know what? Listen, bro. This is like the live that won't end. So what I'll do is we will do the Wasted way.
Well, the thing is, Hammer, we've been here for an hour and 41 minutes. I think Wasted's been here for about 14 of them.
That's right. A grand total, baby. A grand total.
Yeah, I'm giving Stokes a 2-year, $24 million deal.
Okay. All right. Come on. Let me build this thing up, Hammer.
All right, so build it.
All right. Will you take this goddamn thing down?
Pause.
Listen, it's Stokes the F up out of here. Get him out of here. Cut him.
Okay. Do you want to resign anybody?
Stone Forsyth, baby.
Fuck that. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap.
No. Let me see. Roll down. No. Nope. T-Book.
Thank you, bro.
How much is his contract worth? No, you know, you can get the F up out of here too. The only person I would resign is Stokes.
So what do you want to offer him? 224?
You know what? I really want to play the game. We did it the last time. I want to make this different. So no, let's not resign him. Let's get everybody out of here.
F up out of here with that crap.
All of them.
Do we really bring Raheem Mostert back? No, you know what?
Raheem Mostert, get him out of here too.
Well, he's going to be gone.
Get him out of here.
Well, I don't know. He's talking like we brought him back.
All right. So, the Lockster. So who's on the roster here? We got all our guys, right? So, all right. So first things first, right? Go to defensive back. See what's available in free agency. I bet you Stokes is going to be like the best one available. You're going too fast, bro.
Oh, hey, yo.
I mean, golly.
What are we doing?
Yeah, all right, just enough of this shit. It's enough.
What?
It's enough. All right, so AJ Parker. Go down. Booth. Hey.
Yeah, where you got it? Bypass that. It's just not work.
Not, bro. It's like, yo, you just because you have a hankering for. I'm just not even gonna say it. I just want to. We'll take care of this off air. I don't want to get canceled for what I want to say to you. Hey, I guess we're. So there's no Kobe Bryant, none of that available. None of these. No, there's no Tariq Woolen available. Nobody.
There's the Kobe Durant.
Yeah, but where's Tariq Woolen and all these guys?
That's what I'm saying. With this one, like the Ultimate GM, there's fucking players missing left and right.
Yeah, this is ass, bro. This is
so over. So over. You know what? You guys want to see the way we built this team? Go look at the last one that Hammer put up.
Yeah.
We built a solid team that won about 4 games, Hammer?
5.
Right.
5, man. There you go, man.
Big. No, hold on. My fucking hand. Fuck you, Graphk.
Yes. Tomorrow, matter of fact, Hammer, do you work tomorrow?
I get out at 1 o'clock, so I'm around in the afternoon.
Okay. Tomorrow, Wasted work off or?
Nah, tampering. Listen, the Wasted Show will be going live as soon as I get off.
There you go. Pause again. We will be live tomorrow all day. God, Ever Wasted is out here really tweaking today, man.
Why am I, bro? Don't try to turn this on me, bro.
This is wild, man. We'll be live.
I don't understand. What I say that was so wild?
It is what it is, dog. I got to give you something to eat.
I see you up here, dropping spillage out your mouth, and you talking about what I'm saying.
We had
these guys up here. I mean, you're going full Mia Khalifa up here. What is wrong with you?
Oh my God, bro! Come on, man.
Spillage.
This man called me a porn star. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Salute to everybody here in the building. As always, we appreciate you guys so much. Shieldmore is in the building. Appreciate everybody for work, pulling up and hanging out with us on this glorious Sunday. Make sure you guys subscribe to my brother Hammer's channel over there, man. Go subscribe to Wasted. Also, if you're not subscribed to me, man, OLV Raiders Network. Hit that like button on each channel. Wipe them feet, break them thumbs, pay your bar tabs, and all that good stuff. Tomorrow, I'll be live at 10:30 Central. The temporary window opens at 12 p.m. Eastern, right?
If so.
Yeah, so we'll be live tomorrow morning early, you guys. I think it was at 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. So pull up, come hang out. We're going to be active again all week long with this free agency stuff. Salute again, man, to everybody here in the building. As always, we appreciate you guys so much for rocking. Anything on the way out, y'all?
No, sir. Listen, let's pray for rain, man, and hope we don't wind up in the mud.
And when I leave, come together like butt cheeks.
Salute, y'all. We are out.
Touchdown!